It's Sifu Alex again. We're going to be talking about meditation today. So meditation is a very important part of Kung Fu training. So in Kung Fu we train our body, but we also train our mind. So meditation is the way we train our mind. And it's really about mental focus and concentration and clearing all the clutter out of your mind. It's like when you have a glass of water. You get a glass of water out of a river and it's muddy, and then it's shaken up all the time. And that's what our mind is like most of the time during the day. What meditation does is it lets all the junk settle down, and the water's clear. And that's why meditation is beneficial. Meditation is also beneficial in terms of self-defense because it helps you learn to be calm in a stressful situation. You develop that calm daily in different parts of your life. So, meditation in terms of technique. One thing is, first you want to have a decent posture. You don't want to be really hunched over. Even though meditation is mainly about your mind, your physical posture can affect your drowsiness and attention. And also, if you're sitting for a longer period, you want your body aligned and straight so that it can just take the force of sitting, the force of gravity, for the longest period of time with the least amount of tension. If I'm trying to sit like this, then my muscles are having to hold up my body, versus if my spine is aligned, my skeletal structure holds me up. So, if I'm not sitting for very long, I'll sit kneeling. Really, any posture is okay. In terms of sitting, you can sit cross-legged. This is perfectly fine. It's also fine to sit with your back against the wall. I sat for many, many years like this. It can if you're sitting for a longer period of time, you'll feel this a little bit negatively in your back because you tend to want to kind of roll forward after a while. But if you're only sitting for 10 minutes, having your back against the wall is perfectly fine. At my Kung Fu school in Ohio, we sat with our backs against the wall. We did 10 minutes of meditation at the beginning of class and 10 minutes of meditation at the end of class. And that was our typical way we train. If you're going to be doing meditation for a longer period of time, getting one of these is pretty beneficial. It's a meditation cushion. You can buy one of these on Amazon for 20 bucks. So to use a meditation cushion, you want to sit on the front edge of it. You don't sit in the middle of it. Because what you want to do is to tip your hips forward, and then so your knees are lower than your hips. And that helps you keep your back more straight. So I don't want to be sitting here where it's basically like sitting on the floor. I want to be sitting forward, and then I want my knees lower than my hips. You can also put things like cushions under your knees. The idea is to be like a triangle or a pyramid where you have 3 points of contact, knee, knee, and rear end. But it's not 100% necessary depending on how long you're sitting. The main idea is your back being straight. You can also sit in what's called Burmese pose, where one foot comes in, the other foot comes in next to it. You normally do this without shoes on, also, if you're going to be sitting for a longer period of time. You can sit in a half lotus, putting one foot up on the thigh. This is pretty tight for a lot of people. It's tight for me. If I'm going to be sitting for a longer period of time, I'll sit in Burmese pose. The nice thing about one of these cushions is you can use it different ways. You can also use it kneeling. Kneeling is a good position too for meditation. And then that helps put my hips higher than my knees so I can have a good posture. With your hands, you can just put them on your thighs and relax. That's perfectly fine. One more traditional method is to have You're touching your thumb to your pointer finger and just resting your hands there. Another common meditation position is to put one hand on top of the other and connect the thumbs. And this is traditional to Zen in particular. What this does is it gives you a place to focus, and then also it almost acts like a barometer, like your thumbs, as you're losing your concentration or you're getting sleepy, your thumbs will start to droop. Oh, falling asleep. You realize, oh, I'm falling asleep. So your thumbs are a little barometer for sleepiness. So keeping your thumbs touching is one thing that helps with that. With your eyes, you can either close your eyes. I meditated for a very long time with my eyes closed. You can get sleepy with that, or it can also create kind of like a projector screen in your mind, and so there's all these images coming through your mind with your eyes closed. But at the same time, it blocks out exterior distractions. So if it works for you, great. If you're feeling like, oh, it doesn't really help quiet your mind, or that you don't have a lot of external distractions, you can also just gaze down at the floor with your eyes kind of at a 45-degree, eyelids a little bit closed, or just a little bit down, and let your gaze relax. That's also a perfectly good method for meditation. Now, for technique, your traditional technique for meditation is counting your breaths, 1 through 10. So we're going to breathe in, out, 1, in, out, 2, in, out, 3, like that. You'll notice I'm going to be doing diaphragmatic breathing, so my stomach gets big, but my chest stays where it is. And this naturally helps you relax, and it calms the nervous system. And if you notice babies or dogs breathe, this is how they breathe. When adults are upset, they breathe with their chest. So when you breathe with your stomach, it naturally calms you down. So that's your basic first level of meditation, counting to 10. If you want to simplify it even more, if you're having trouble going to 10, just go to 4. In, out, 1, in, out, 2, like that, and just go to 4. So again, meditation is very important for Kung Fu training. My Sifu told me when you're advanced, you should be meditating the same amount as your training. So physical training should be equal to meditation training once you're advanced. Now, granted, not many of you are advanced in Kung Fu training yet, but many of you are also advanced in, if you train at balance, you're advanced in karate. Or if people have other martial arts experience, meditation is a good thing to start working on. Thank you.